Γεια σας! Το σημερινό επεισόδιο Buzz μεταδίδεται από το κόκκινο χαλί της 76ης λαμπερής τελετής απονομής του Σωματείου Σκηνοθετών της Αμερικής. Το Directors Guild of America ιδρύθηκε το 1936 και έχει περισσότερα από 20.000 μέλη. Στη σημερινή απονομή θα λάμψουν τα μεγαλύτερα ονόματα των σκηνοθετών από τον Μάρτιν Σκοτσέζε και τον Κρίστοφερ Νόλαν μέχρι την Γκρέτα Γκέρουικ και τους Έλληνες Γιώργο Λάνθιμο και Αλεξάνδερ Πέιν. Το 1948 ο George Marshall, ο πρόεδρος τότε του Σωματείου Σκηνοθετών, ανακοίνωσε ότι το Σωματείο θα ξεκινούσε ένα πρόγραμμα βραβείων για να τιμήσει τους σκηνοθέτες για το σκηνοθετικό τους επίτευγμα. 6 δεκαετίες αργότερα τα βραβεία έχουν εξελιχθεί και περιλαμβάνουν τηλεόραση, ντοκιμαντέρ, διαφημίσεις, αλλά και την υψηλότερη διάκριση του Guild, εκείνη του Lifetime Achievement Award.
I decided to come unprepared, the same way I go to set every day.
What do you think of Yorgos Lanthimos?
I think he's crazy and creative, and I don't know what goes on in that mind of his to make work like that, but I think he's a fantastic filmmaker.
As a director, what did you like the most about The Poor Things?
I love the performances and the originality of it and the surprise. I was just mesmerized. It was a whole world that he created.
I'm going to abuse Martin Scorsese's name one more time. I was born the year you made Mean Streets. And when I was 3 when you made Taxi Driver. And 7 when you made Raging Bull. And you get the point. So, you know, being here, you know, in front of you right now, twice your size, only physically, still a long way to go creatively. I just can't help but thinking how it feels like a crazy feverish dream to me. So I'm very honored to be even mentioned along, you know, all these other filmmakers that are nominated here today. So thank you very much. And of course, before I leave, Emma, I love you. Mark, I like you very, very much.
Our next presenter directed the films Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood, and Licorice Pizza. He has never won a DJ award, which kind of makes me think this whole night is bullshit.
Judd, how do you feel being the master of ceremonies for another year?
You know, it's number 5, and 5 is usually the one you screw up.
Yes.
No, I'm excited. I mean, it was a great year for movies, and it's fun just that everyone's here and just trying to make it fun for them.
What was your favorite movie this year?
I loved Past Lives.
There's a word in Korean, inyeon. It means providence or fate.
Oh my God, what a movie, The Past Lives. What inspired you to create that movie, write the script, and then direct it?
Well, I think that it really did start from this moment in my own life where I was sitting there with my childhood sweetheart who had come to visit me from Korea, who's now a friend, and my husband that I live with in New York City. And I think sitting there, I felt that my past, the present, and the future were all in the same room.
What a good story this is. Childhood sweethearts who reconnect 20 years later and realize they were meant for each other.
We miss romantic movies and movies that talk about true love. Do you believe in true love? That love never dies when it's true?
Well, I think absolutely. But I think that it's also, love is something that is more ubiquitous. It's more everywhere than I think that we even realize. That's what the movie is about. The movie is not about one true love that exists that you have to go get. It's actually about the way that we feel connected beyond everything. And I think that for ordinary people, the most epic, important, biggest thing to happen to their life is love.
This is an honor, man. There's so many brilliant people in this room, and having the opportunity to present, obviously, and acknowledge the people who do really great work every single day behind the camera and make amazing stories. Like, I'm fortunate to be here, man.
Yes. People cannot forget Top Gun and your presence there. Is there a chance that we have a Top Gun sequel?
That's what they say. I don't know. I don't know anything. I've only read what everybody else has read, but you know, if I'm fortunate enough to get the call to suit back up, payback is there.
I'm going to propose to the woman that I love and the woman that I want to start a whole new life with.
How do you feel being here tonight? You're celebrating Bachelor.
Yes, it's really beautiful. It's a great event, and to be here with the host of The Bachelor of Greece, that's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Maybe I can direct you someday.
I dream of it. You just announced the Golden Bachelorette.
Yeah. You know, this Golden Bachelor worked like we had no idea it would be such a big success. So now, of course, it's a woman's turn from someone from that season to get to pick from the men, and I think it'll be really funny and beautiful too.
How challenging was to create this film about Mariupol and the attack?
Honestly, it was challenging even to survive. Every step of this journey from Mariupol, which happened almost 2 years ago, until now was a miracle. The fact that I'm standing here presenting a film to such a big audience is a miracle.
How did you manage to create this film when the city was bombed?
At that point, you just film. You keep filming everything. You recognize the importance of filming every second. Then when you get out, you think how to make sure that this story is not forgotten. See, the world forgets even the biggest tragedies if they're not recorded, if they're not told in a comprehensive way.
Let's beach off.
Anyone who wants to beach him off has to beach me off first.
I will beach both of you off at the same time.
Nobody's gonna beach anyone off.
What is your favorite movie this year?
Barbie.
Really?
Yes.
Tell us why.
I just felt like it was a really bold film. You know, like what it was trying to say, how it, you know, really transcended so many barriers and connected with audiences in an unprecedented way.
Yes.
And I think Greta Gerwig's the director of the year. I just adore her, and I think it's a beautiful film.
Light lasts forever. Darkness lasts not even for 1 second.
Just that I love Greece. I mean, having been many times, feel like I spent a night in the Santorini ferry port, but I love Greece.
Because of a delay?
Yeah, it was a delay.
Yes, but it was magical.
It's always magical. I've since been to Santorini a number of times, to Mykonos, obviously to Athens, and I'm hoping to meet Greece's favorite son, Yorgos Lanthimos, tonight.
Fantastic, we all hope so.
We're both buddies with Ruffalo, so I like my chances.
It's my birthday. And there's no place on earth I would rather be than right here, right now.
Holdovers made an impact and left its mark. How did you create this incredible movie?
No. One step at a time. One step. No, I don't know how to give an exciting, brief answer to that, but it's just the same process that all filmmakers go through. You know, write a script, and that's really the key is the screenplay, the scenario. That you've got to get that right, and then you've got to find the right actors. Once you have those, then you can make mistakes as a director, but you have a safety net.
You recently visited Athens for the premiere of the movie Τα παιδιά του χειμώνα, the Greek title.
It was a beautiful screening. We had a really great screening, and I'm told now from Tanweer, the distributor, that it's holding, that it's doing pretty well in Greek cinemas.
Yes.
And I couldn't be happier. We, unique among the 8 billion Slavs currently living on Earth, have the privilege and joy of working in cinema. But that among everyone who has ever lived, we are lucky enough to have been born during a time when the cinema even exists. Think of all those poor sons and daughters of bitches who lived and died for tens and thousands of years and never got to see a movie.
How do you feel being part of the Directors Guild?
I remember, I flash back over 25 years when I was first allowed to join the Directors Guild, and what an honor that was. And you know, I couldn't believe it. Like, wow, I came from film school, and now I'm in the Directors Guild. And then this is my third nomination for Best Feature Director, and I still can't believe it.
Are there times that you don't believe that you are alone, Martin Scorsese and all these people, and Yorgos Lanthimos now?
40% of the nominees are Greeks, yes.
That's a win.
Yeah, it is.
Fantastic.
It is, yeah.
Θέλεις να πεις κάτι στους Έλληνες, στα ελληνικά?
Γεια σας.
Ευχαριστούμε πολύ.
Και εγώ.
Αυτά ήταν τα DGA Awards και κάπου εδώ, πριν σας αποχαιρετήσουμε, θα σας πούμε αντίο με κάποια χαρακτηριστικά στιγμιότυπα από ένα λαμπερό event που πραγματοποιήθηκε εδώ στο Beverly Hills Hotel για όλους τους υποψήφιους των φετινών Όσκαρ. Να είστε καλά και ραντεβού την επόμενη εβδομάδα με ένα ακόμα μπάζ από την καρδιά του Hollywood.